I'm so sad we missed the store party.
We're here 2 nights and we don't have star parties. Going down. Everyone's story is pretty similar. It's like cold beach sand.
Welcome back, friends. Last time on our wild adventures, our fearless hero Blair had just conquered the 100-mile ultramarathon at Dinosaur Valley State Park, proving once again that she's basically a human T-Rex, minus the tiny arms. After that epic feat, we dusted off the dino dirt and hit the road for the Davis Mountain State Park. Here in this 2,700 acres of rugged West Texas beauty, born from a volcanic chaos of 65 million years ago, built by the Civilian Conservation Corps in the 1930s, this place has trails, camping, and historic vibe. We rolled in, set up camp, and decided to level up our stargazing game with a trip up to the McDonald Observatory. So up the mountain we went, where the University of Texas keeps some seriously big telescopes, like the third largest telescope in the world. Funded by a banker named W.J. McDonald, who clearly knew the stars were cooler than savings accounts, this place has been scoping out the cosmos since 1933.
You know what it's tracking?
You think they found an alien?
The logical thing.
We toured the Hobby Elberly telescope, we learned about spectroscopy, and pretended we understood it all. I'm so sad we missed the star party.
We're here the 2 nights they don't have star parties. Wednesday and Thursday. And they have star parties on Friday, Saturday, and Tuesday.
Yep. I'm being here when they open the door. How was your drive up the highest paved road in Texas?
Not bad.
I was already 6,000 feet.
6,000, 6,500 maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Something close to it.
Yep.
It tells me right here. 6659.
6659.
Woo. This one says 6791.
Which one should we follow?
Maybe it's shrunk since that sign's been come up.
On the way back through, hold the phone, we spotted an alien spaceship. Cue the X-Files. Oh wait, false alarm. It was just a Customs and Border Patrol blimp. Still, Piper and I were ready to negotiate with the little green men if we had to. Next up, we took a quick jaunt to Fort Davis National Historic Site, just miles from our camp. This place is a time capsule from 1854 to 1891 when soldiers guarded the wild frontier from, well, pretty much everything. Blair had a lot of memories here just on the name alone because she talked about this book named Verena, a novel by Charles Fraser. You know, the one about Jefferson Davison's wife. It reminds us of our time at Fort Monroe, Virginia. We used to live there at Fort Monroe when I was stationed in Norfolk, but we have a wonderful video on the whole series if you'd like to check it out.
Forget your foregone conclusions. Settle in, settle now. Give up your sweet illusions.
You see the gold? Watch it when I stop.
Cool.
You know who the fort was named after?
Davis. Jeff Davis.
Jefferson Davis. Yep. You know how I know who he is?
From a book you read?
From a book I read. And because we lived on Fort Monroe.
Now you can't find the answers. Try to chase down the light. Feels like time's moving backwards. Feels like losing your mind. And you think you're strong. Boy, you're wrong.
After a wonderful night of seeing some beautiful stars, we hit the road for Big Bend National Park scouting trip. Big Bend is a beast. Over 800,000 acres of desert, mountains, and the Rio Grande. It's like Texas said, go big or go home, and then I forgot to tell anyone about it. Only 500,000 visitors a year. We drove almost the whole dang park, hit the visitor centers, raided the gift shops, and hiked the Santa Elena Canyon Trail down to the river. Was the long drive worth it for a day trip? Heck yes. Next time we'll be there much longer, I promise. Did you learn about the cotton?
Yeah, that's surprising. From 1922 to 1942.
Yep.
Family grew cotton.
Yeah.
Oh.
What'd you learn about pipe?
That was nice. It's 1.6 miles round trip. Oh, but it crosses the river.
Yeah.
We could go to the river and back. Beautiful.
That night we headed back to the Davis Mountain State Park, and then the next morning set off for the Guadalupe Mountains National Park. Day 1, rainy, cloudy, and cool. Unfortunately, we didn't get the vast views from here that you should, but it is a beautiful place, and we definitely want to come back.
It's quite fitting for today.
Yeah, that was a rough drive in.
Yeah, it was.
It's pretty, it'd be really cool in the sunshine, that giant tower over here, but I can't see nothing today.
Nothing. Texas's highest peak.
So we hit the visitor center and strolled a few little trails around there to check out the plant life and terrain instead. We both want to head back and do some more in-depth hiking on the beautiful trails and vastness of this park.
When you show that clip in the video, you need to cut to a YouTube video that was popular like when I was in college, and it's about a guy on a nature trail, but he calls it a nature trail, and he says, "That's pretty neat."
For me, nature is one of the neatest things on this planet. That's why Rodney and I started Nature Walk, because we want everyone to know how neat nature is, instead of just me and Rodney knowing it. How neat is that? That's pretty neat. without a doubt, coming out into nature is one of the neatest things there is to do.
Guadalupe National Park
Yep.
Nature Trail.
On a day where you can see everything.
You can see about 200 yards at most.
A great day to visit the highest peak in Texas.
Yep, sure is.
Can't even see it.
I saw a little bit of it on the way drive in.
Yeah, that portion is called El Capitan.
Yeah. From there, it was Carlsbad Cavern time. Perfect timing, too. Rainy days and caves go together like peanut butter and jelly. This place is wild. Massive underground chambers formed millions of years ago with stalactites and stalagmites that look like nature's abstract art. You can hike down a twisty path or take this elevator. Either way, it's a jaw-dropping trip. Ready to go down?
Going down.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Tyler. Going down?
700 feet. Should have asked how far down it was. Oh, 750.
Push
Oh, dang. Look at that. Even got restrooms in a cave. End of tour, 1.3 miles. Look how big it is.
The museum has a really neat 3D model of the caverns, and it's mind-blowing, particularly after you've walked through the caverns and you can come back up top and see where you all walked through. That shows the path we walked all the way around, but there's a lower. That night we crashed at Chosa Campground, a sweet little BLM spot nearby. And 10 out of 10 would camp there again. On days when Piper hasn't had much mental stimulation, we feed her in the ball. This gives her a chance to find the treats as she rolls the ball around. Food falls out and she gets to have fun running up and down the airstream. Next stop, Roswell, New Mexico, home of the International UFO Museum and Research Center. Welcome to UFO Land, Blair.
Welcome.
Roswell, New Mexico.
It says Piper can come in.
This quirky spot dives into the 1947 incident, you know, when something crashed and everyone's still arguing about it. Packed with exhibits, eyewitness accounts, and enough alien tchotchke to start a gift shop invasion. It's a must-see for UFO buffs. We were ready to phone home after walking through there. What have you learned so far, Blair? You've made it exactly 10 feet.
What, 5 days in history? Everyone's story is pretty similar. There was a debris field. There was this like steel, aluminum foil stuff that like crinkled up but retained its shape once
Yep.
you let go. That was super lightweight. Everyone says that there were like 3 or 4 aliens, one of which was still alive. And it seems like a cover-up, because everyone was threatened after they told their story.
It's so official.
It's a lot of research.
Orange. Massive nuclear event detected. Proceed with caution.
All right, Blair, what's your hot take?
I have no problem believing that there are unidentified flying objects, specifically that our military is testing.
Yep.
But I don't know why everyone has the same story, but I'm still a little skeptical.
Okay.
So, I don't know. It's very interesting that many different people have the same, experienced the same events.
Yep. Many times.
And that many people's lives were threatened by military police or other military personnel.
Yeah.
So, is this something our military is testing? Maybe. Are there really aliens that look like little green men with big eyes? That's what I'm more skeptical
Me
about.
too. All right.
But a cool stuff.
Cool stuff. Our next stop was White Sands, New Mexico. We rolled into the KOA in town, and shout out to the friendliest staff of any KOA ever.
Ready? I didn't get to that.
Then, next morning, White Sands National Park. These dazzling gypsum dunes stretch 275 square miles, and get this, ancient footprints here are rewriting history, dating human presence back to 23,000 years ago. If you haven't seen Graham Hancock's Netflix documentary, Ancient Apocalypse, The Americas, check it out for the full scoop. Sadly, that area is off limits to the civilian population now. What's it feel like, Blair?
It's like cold beach sand.
Yeah.
It's crazy that it's not even like sand that's at the beach.
Powdered gypsum.
Alright, I'm gonna take my rings off so I don't lose them.
Welcome to the White Sands National Park.
White sands.
It's like the salt flats. Piper zoomed around the dunes like a sand-powered rocket.
Zoomies!
And we thoroughly enjoyed this beautiful but desolate place.
That'd have been a nice hill. Woo!
Slide down, it's like sliding in snow.
And the golden days will come. I'll see you down the line. But it's all been said before.
Yeah, good girl.
So honey, take good care. You'll be fine. Oh, I'll see you down the line.
And on our way out of the park, we caught a band filming a music video. If you recognize them, please tell us where they are, because we'd like to find this video. That's a wrap, folks. From marathons to mountains, forts, UFOs, and dunes and caverns, we've had a blast on this Texas and New Mexico trip. Up next, Arizona and beyond. Thank you for joining, everyone. We love you all and can't wait to see you on the road. Happy adventures.